Hi, I'm George. I'm going to show you how to make a profile in Mingle Grove. I'm going to log in with my email address and my password, and you'll see the member screen as you come in. Person hasn't put a picture up, you'll see the colored circles. But if you go up here in the corner, you'll see your name, hopefully, if you logged in properly. And if I click on that arrow, you'll see some references to profile, account, timeline, notifications, messages, connections, groups, forums, photos, documents, videos, email invites, which is, by the way, how you can invite people to join Mingle Grove. We'd appreciate that if you can put the word around. We'll grow as our community grows. So back up under profile, if we say edit, we go in here, and this is where you will set up your profile. So it should default to the information you've put in so far. And as I scroll down, more about me. I am the admin at Mingle Grove, also known as MG, so I will abbreviate that where I choose. So this is a generic about me for anyone on Mingle Grove, so I'll say update. And then we'll go over here to the left and you'll see profile photo. So I will select a file. So this one works. And it lets you adjust the size. So if I come over here and drag the corners, slide it up there. Looks like it's a little lopsided. So, okay, good enough, centered. You see my whole head. So I'll go ahead and click on crop photo. Your new profile photo was uploaded successfully. In the corner, you can see the profile photo there now. And if I say cover photo, now, not unlike Facebook, you can put a banner across the top with something a little bit interesting or descriptive of you or whatever you'd like. So I'll just take one of my generic fair pictures out here. You can always change it if you don't like it. So here's a button that says View Profile, or I can come back up here and it shows View Profile there as well. And now you see the banner with my profile picture. And very little else at this point, because until you join a group, you won't have too much going on. So we're going to go in, come up here to groups on the menu, come down to MG groups, and I'm going to join activity partners. So when I come into activity partners, there's a join group button here. Let me jump back there a second. You can actually do it from this page where it shows the different groups. You can say join group, but you'll notice several have join group buttons. One has request access. The non-traditional dating checks into some questions before they approve your membership. So you have to request access and they will get back to you and should approve you with no problem. So I come in here, I say join group. It's a public group, so it doesn't require any permission beyond that, so I'm automatically in now that I joined. And you can see the group details. It has a banner, it has a profile picture. And activity partners is described as find someone to come out and play, be it based on common interests, activities, events, or just because. And you will see that that's exactly the group it covers: activities, interests, events. But you can come up with just about anything. If you don't see it on there, let us know and we'll add it, and or make your own group. So you see now that I'm a member and shown there already, George 2. If I click on George 2, it takes me to his profile. And from there, let's go ahead and add a few things in, fill it out. Now, for one, when I come back up to this upper area here that has my nickname and my picture now, and I say edit profile this time, as we did before. But now you'll see it come down, and there's the About Me that we did, MG About Me. But you'll see a new group of interview questions for activity partners. So activity role interests, I'm an individual, but if you're a couple, you want to kind of work that way as far as getting together with other couples, for instance. Or you're a parent with a child, it breaks out some age groups. Maybe you want to arrange some play dates with other parents. Or join groups. Eventually we will have more group-oriented collections of people around the various activities and events and so on. So that's kind of to come. Then general interests. I have general interests in community, fitness, hobbies, music, definitely, the outdoors. So I won't get too carried away here, but you see various general interests. And then it breaks it down into more details. I would like to get together with someone walking, hiking. As we scroll down here, you can see some of the choices. Maybe go to a concert together. Go to the local farmer's market with someone. Travel and exploration, by the way, is a whole group in itself. Maybe you want to travel with someone and just don't have that romance going or special someone, that you'd just like somebody to join you on a trip, so you have a companion. So I won't get into all these. As you can see, it's quite a list. And again, let us know if you'd like something added to it. But always remember to scroll to the bottom and hit update, and that will update your profile. Now, when we come back out, I go up to my menu and I say View Menu for George 2. And we scroll down, you will see that the activity partners activities I checked off are shown there. And this is part of how you would find someone that is into something you want to do mutually. And if you see that, kind of like their profile, you can message them and work out some sort of get-together. But note that the groups, in this case activity partners, but later it'll probably be a group around walking or hiking or concerts, farmers markets, can get together online using a Zoom Meet sort of approach. We call it Zoom gathering, just where you can talk and pursue these interests in some form or arrange for a future get-together. And you can arrange to get together in person, even if it's not for that activity or purpose. Maybe you just get to know each other as a group, and that's true of dating or non-traditional dating for that matter. You could get together with a group of similar age people that are within your dating interests and just have some fun together without having the obligation of meeting one-on-one. So I would like to add some photos for George, and we'll come back down here. You do have the option of using albums to group your photos, but since we don't have one, we'll put one in. And let's see here, people. I think I saw another picture. You can specify who can see this, but generally speaking, no one will be in here that's not a member. But you can make it all members or My Connections. My Connections is similar to making a friend on Facebook, where you can group the very people that you want to talk to each time you come on. Or you can just say only me, and the picture is just there for you to know it's available, point it for other people, put it up later as an all-member view or My Connection. So if I hit done, and now if I click on this picture, you will also see that I can put a description over here. So I can add comment how old it is, a few years ago. Done editing. And now, generally speaking, when people look at my profile, if they click on photos, they'll see this photo here. I want to create an album. Come over to albums, and there's a button here, create album. George's, maybe. See, that's to put a new picture in, excuse me. So if I just say create album, back over, click on photos, and my photos there once again. So if I click on album, click on George's, there's nothing in it right now, but if I say add photos, and I can select current ones or upload new ones. So I will go out and, for the record, this is not me, but I'll choose it anyway. Click select album, say George's, done. And now, next time we click on albums, see that picture is actually showing on the album. And when we go inside, there's the picture. That's nice. You can group your profile photos out in front just as individual photos for people to see you, but maybe you do photography or you work with flowers or whatever, you'd like to show some photos of your interests and activities, something that tells people about you, then that's a way to do it. And that concludes setting up your profile for the first time. Take a look around. There's quite a few choices here. Your timeline is pretty much private to you, but it shows what you've been doing if you joined a group or signed up for this or that. Your connections would show anyone that you've made connections with. Again, that's sort of like making friends. They will show in this group where you can find the regular people you want to associate with. Your groups are the groups that you belong to. We've joined activity partners, so you see that one under groups. Videos, I haven't added a video yet, but you can do so. We're watching that a little bit right now. Don't know how many we can put up for people, but we will try and keep it as generous as possible. Forums, whenever you go on a forum and participate in a discussion or start a discussion, it will show here so you can get to those references you made more easily. Visitors will show anyone else that's come in to look at your profile. The 3 dots shows more of a menu. Circles start as interests. You can mark people if you're dating, for instance, someone you want to get to know or don't, so that you can keep from sorting through them later, so to speak. So right now there's 2 circles, interested or not interested, that default, but you can add your own new interest group and create any kind of group you want. This is another way to keep a group of names together that represent something to you, so you can click on their profiles and get a hold of them more quickly and easily. Email invites is where you can invite people, your friends, family, to join Mingle Grove. We'd appreciate that if you do. You can put a message on there if you'd like. Documents, you can actually upload a document. Maybe there's some page you'd like to share with people. Video chat. This is a key part of Mingle Grove. We use video chat in 2 ways. The groups may meet, say, on a weekly basis to discuss or just talk with each other, get to know each other. And that's done on a group basis through a Zoom connection. More traditional Zoom meeting, if you will, what we call Zoom gathering. But here within your own profile, you can click on MG Video Chat Room, and that uses a different service, Whereby it's called. But this is more intended to speak one-on-one with perhaps a new dating potential or your activity partner potential that you want to talk to. And by doing this as opposed to a phone call, you can see the person online, perhaps. That's assuming they enable their webcam, and or hear their voice still. And so it also keeps you from having to give out your phone number if you're not ready. So we can start this up. I'll just say George. They continue. This service wants to use your camera and microphone. Request permissions. Cam and mic are blocked on mine. I won't bother trying to enable it. I think most know how to do that. Not necessarily the enable, but to turn on your cam and mic, that you have them. And I'll continue without devices for now. Here's the link to share the meeting, so you would send that via message to the person. If I click on share, I can just email to myself, use Gmail. You don't want to put it on Facebook or something. So, and then here's copy the link. So whatever works best to get it to the person you want to meet with. All right. So this is actually the meeting area. That if their webcam is on and you connect with them, they come back and join you. Their face would show here. I think that concludes our discussion. Let's see. Oh, profile edit, which is what we were in before when we chose the activity partner options. If you join another group, there's going to be another group of questions that will correspond to either traditional dating or non-traditional dating. And those will in turn show up on your profile if the person also belongs to that group. If they do not belong to that group, they will not see your answers. And thank you for coming.